Here we go, OTT back on the air. It's Sunday morning. We are here for the championship game that'll be played in a couple hours. But before that, your Warriors are playing for 5th and 6th out of this giant 6-team tournament. Taking on the exact same squad they played last night in the Kirkwood Stars, hailing out of St. Louis area in Missouri. Coming out of that one a little shy of a win with a 3-0 loss, but got a good rest, got a good breakfast, got a good attitude. Everybody's good to go this great morning. Couple of players shy here. Kyler Neese going to be on the bench joining his teammates with concussion protocol. He needs clearance before he's going to be back on the ice. Wishing him all the best in his recovery. And Noah Popovic is building houses in the Amazon rainforest today. So he is on a missionary mission. He's not going to be here with us, but doing some good down in the Amazon there, Noah Popovic. Our team, it will make the adjustments. They're in front of the net right now, getting ready to go. DJ Caden's going to get the start between the pipes after Prokop played the last game last night. Not sure what they're going to have to adjust here. Bringing some D up front and putting them on the wing is what I hear. Rotating a couple of centers. We're going to see what happens. The crowd's in and we got them banging on the glass. All set. Harry Havlin on the mic with you. Good Sunday morning. Happy Thanksgiving to our friends north of the border. I'm going for a Thanksgiving dinner this afternoon. Looking forward to it. Going to have some fun with that. Yes, that is a real thing. I know I spit a lot of stuff on here that might not be 100% true, but it is Canadian Thanksgiving. Foster, Haviland, and Fredette, McGowan, and Kolchevsky starting out here for your Warriors. DJ came between the pipes, and we are underway. Fredette going hard at it. Foster flips that in. Gets rocked at the boards last second there, but the whistle blows as an offside. Stars coming in across the blue line, trying to pass that one across. It goes a little high out of the reach of the player who's in the corner fighting for it now. McGowan hard around to the far side, chasing after that. Kolchevsky taking his man out, and Fredette comes across the blue line, pushes it ahead. Haviland takes it away, back over to Fredette. Getting it to Foster, the speedy player of the Stars, back in his own end. Makes the feed across, and out to the point. Foster keeping that one in momentarily, and now back out to center ice for Fredette. On the right side of the red line, hammers that one in deep. Haviland in on the forecheck as his line mates change up. Out to center. Medeo. Back to Captain. Doesn't clear the zone. Taken away at the blue line by Grimberg. And then flip back in offside by the Stars. Frantic pace to start this one. Back and forth up the ice. We're seeing both teams wanting this. Nobody wants to come, I'll just say it, last. 13 minutes left to go, only a minute of play. It seems like they've been going back and forth for a lot longer than that. Hopefully this pace can keep up and your Warriors can figure out how to get some goals on this team. Coming in, battling against Grimberg. He comes back on it. Shot goes through. Back out to the point on the far side. Medeo back to Captain behind the net. Captain to Paulin. Tries to roll that one out. It jumps back over his stick as it feeds it back in. Grimberg chasing it into the corner. Out to the point. Shot. Blocked. But still keeping it in. As chasing down the block shot. Paulin drops that over from Medeo. Racing out of his own end. Kalergis up on the wing with him. Medeo trying to feed that through. It gets through, but Kalergis was up ahead of him. Looks like the big man's going to be playing on the wing today. Fire deflected high. In front, another shot loose. Puck wrap around. Broken up. Captain in on it. Grimberg after him behind the net. Stealing that one away. To Kalergis. Can't get it clear of the blue line. Kalergis back in his end again. Looking to wind up. Hard off the boards and out. They take a swipe at it, so icing's waved off as they pick it up at their own blue line. The Stars coming in. Could have been offside. Now they've make their line changes. And Blanchard does a 360 in his own end. Brady Blanchard gates it, gets it taken away, tap back, trying to take it away there is Foster. Nick Foster racing after it into the offensive zone. Up the wing, trying to get this out. Foster bumping and grinding at the blue line. It sneaks out. Trying to line his man up there was Van Winkle, breaking the play up and kicked over to McGowan. Stick handling his way through center ice. Graham McGowan stick handles into defense, and Foster takes that one away. Over to the far side, the Stars again feed it out to center. They just miss that stretch pass, and McGowan spins it around. Graham McGowan coming in with 10:45 left to go. Still 0-0 as he ripples one off the back glass. Another stretch pass missed and picked up by McGowan. He dumps that one in deep. Nick Foster going after it. Up the boards, past Blanchard, held in at the point by McGowan, then taken away. Van Winkle having to come back for it. They send it across. Player was just behind. Medeo trying to tap it out of the way. Up the boards to the point, stepping in, uncontested shot, gets blocked. Another one, go to the front of the net. The Stars crowd in the front of the net, puck comes into them, they tap it underneath the pads of Kane and take a 1-0 lead. Haviland and Fredette out there now with Medeo, Kolchevsky, and Captain. One back to Captain, up off the boards, out of Haviland's reach. They fire that one all the way down. Icing waved off as Kolchevsky retreats to collect. Backhand drop, Captain. Up the boards to Haviland, dangerously to Medeo, and then back out. Center and controlled shot, pad save by Kane. This Kirkwood team is wanting it. They're putting the pressure on them here in the offensive zone. Making that stretch pass to Haviland, who dances around one, cuts back, leaves that over for Fredette. And Fredette gets stood up center ice as he was trying to cut through the slot. Captain keeping that one in. Haviland chasing it behind the net. Going after it. Haviland puts a stick on it, dodging the hit. Centering pass to no one home. Fredette keeping it in. That one sneaks out across the blue line. Back to Kolchevsky. Comes in, Haviland tips that one across the blue line, goes after it. They send that the length of the ice, and that one's got to be an icing. Whistled down. 8:58 left to go here, first period action. Your Warriors trailing 1-0 on Thanksgiving at Joy Burns Arena. I was not paying attention. I'm assuming that was an offside. Foster, Pollen, and Kalergis. Van Winkle and Grimberg back on D. One by Foster. Van Winkle taking to the far side. It's going to be an icing call. Oh, they waved that one off. To the point. Grimberg tries to tap it in. Now Van Winkle's chasing down, cuts a player off, gets inside them, grabbing that puck. Up to Pollen. Foster, who's got Claire just ahead of him. Foster pass across, Claire just picks it up off the boards. Tries to center it for Pollen, goes past him over to the far side. Stepping into the zone, Stars, that's taken away by Grimberg, gained back by the Stars. Grimberg out to the point, kept in at the blue line. Fired in behind the net as the Stars collected in their offensive zone. Claire just trying to get the hit. Forces the pass out to center. Claire just picking it up. Claire just sticking on his way through. Coming in hard. Goalie pokes that one away. And it's cleared out to the blue line. Not all the way though. As Claire just turns at the blue line, firing that one in. Goalie gets a piece of it. And that's at least counting as a shot on the net. Oh, they're announcing the scores over there. Fancy. Claire just centers. Bounces back in behind the net. Medeo circles. Out to the blue line for McGowan. Shoots one in, deflected onto the goalie's pads. He finds it and covers it up. Good opportunities here as the Warriors continue to push, looking to come back from the 1-goal deficit they found themselves in early in this hockey game. 7:29 still to tick off the first period clock though, so lots of hockey left to play. Foster and Medea corner. Nick Foster skating out, backhand shot, can't find to put it behind him. They're gonna wave that icing off as they said McGowan should have had it. He's back there now for it. He backhands it up to the awaiting defender. Man in front being pushed out by Kolchevsky. Backhand to the point. Blanchard trying to get this one out. Foster does. Blanchard's chasing. Good communication there. See that by the Stars defense directing traffic, but Blanchard directs it back out to the point. Shot in wide of the net. Foster going after the rebound into the corner. Nick Foster winning the muscle battle, but not the puck battle as the Stars take it out of their end. All the way across, Kolchevsky turns. Jogi Kolchevsky spins back the other way. Gets knocked down, puck stripped from him. Wrap around, turn, shot, saved by Kane. Burdette back to pick it up. Out to center. Blanchard's going after that. Could have been another too many men on the ice. He steps out of the box and touches the puck. Devin Foster trying to break through. They kick it back out. Far side, Captain turns, chases him into the corner. They get a shot, but not a good one as it goes cross ice and into the boards. Foster, Captain going after it. Up to the point, Burdette hammers that down. That's going to be an icing call. As they complete a change, but they're going to be dropping the puck over Kane's right shoulder. 1-0, 5:47 left to go here in the first period. Harry Haviland and the OTT Sports Network bringing you Warriors hockey worldwide on this fine Sunday morning. One back to Grimberg. Off the boards to Burdette. Battling, Foster helping. Foster dodges a hit. Haviland goes down hard. I didn't see what happened there. Gets up slowly. Was watching a hit in front of the bench. Hurts his shoulder. Back over to Burdette. Haviland goes to the bench, holding his shoulder. We can't afford to be down another forward. They make the pass up. Tip it, so there's no icing. Captain drops back to Burdette. Grimberg in his own end, trying to get this one out. Fans on the pass, taken away by the Stars player. Out to Kalergis, backhands it to the point, gets it clear, but it's right into the awaiting stick of the Stars player. Medeo can't get to it first in front of the bench. Burdette goes running at his player, ends up in the box for a change instead. Dump it down, but that's not icing as they tag up on the puck. Goes pass back to Grimberg, who wants to get Kane in on the action. He makes the pass over, back over to Grimberg. And out of the zone, but no control. Medeo turning inside his own end. Trying to get held up there. He had the speed to go through. Loses the puck though. Now it's back to McGowan. He's going to have his attempt at it as he gets it out of the zone. Kalergis at center, finding some control, comes across. Fires a shot wide of the net with 4:01 left to go here in the first period. All the way down, icing is signaled and blown. These Stars have got some pep in their step today. They are flying around the ice, leaving the Warriors seeming a little bit confused and get the puck through the neutral zone. Not a lot of shot attempts on behalf of your Warriors so far, but let's see if we can get that to change up here with Devin Foster about to take the draw in the offensive end. McGowan flips a weak one in, goes through the feet. Blanchard trying to turn and shoot, couldn't get it to his forehand. Devin Foster in the corner. Out, and McGowan couldn't control it, tips it back. skating in, going around, a backhand off the side of the net. Trying to stick handle his way through is Nick Foster. Flipping that one out. It's going to roll all the way down the ice, and icing is signaled. Waves it off last second. There's the goalie tags up on it. Stars back to it. Picking it up at center. On the back check. Chasing him down, Nick Foster. They flip that one high up off the glass. McGowan decides to leave that puck for Van Winkle, who was winding up behind his net. Van Winkle skating through. Can't stick handle through the blue line. Gets it tapped back up to him. Taken away by the Stars. Foster and Foster out there. Nick's going to be the one to tip it in and chase after as Devin goes up for a change. High bouncing puck sneaks out past the blue line. McGowan trying to get it to center ice to Madeo. A little bit of offense here. A shot into that awaiting glove like we saw so many of last night. Glove saved by the Stars goaltender, keeping it 1-0 here as the Warriors look to surge some pressure down on top of his net. Burdette. Oh, can't handle it. It comes out of the zone. Here come the Stars. Walking in on Captain. Tipped off. Haviland's got a chance now. He steals that puck back. Kai Haviland walking in. Shoots a low one off the pad. Big, juicy rebound. Nobody was there in time to pick it up. Burdette looking for it. Burdette gets taken down again. Haviland behind the net. Stripped by the Stars as they walk their way out of the defensive zone. Palczewski in the corner. Physical game here being brought on by the Stars. Suicide pass to Haviland. He was lucky that he was back a little bit further when he went to get that one. Madeo skating his way in. Still has it. Madeo with the backhand, and he flips that one sky high over the crossbar. Captain with a shot that's blocked. Oh, strong stick work by him at the blue line to keep the player from breaking away with it. Getting back. That was back onside. Come on. He was at the blue line, was he not? Ref blows it down, minute 45 left to go. Seeing what they can do. A goal before the end of this period. Be nice to have things tied up here. Foster and Kalergis and Paulin going to do their job to try and make that work. Foster wins it cleanly back. Grimberg across to Van Winkle. In hard, Devin Foster chasing it down into the corner. Doing a good job lifting the stick, taking the puck away, tapped aside by Paulin. And Foster right back in there, breaking the play up. Grimberg hard off the boards. Van Winkle can't get it through. Foster backhand tip inside the blue line, cleared right back out. Grimberg looking for Paulin. Paulin going after it hard. They turn and just keep firing this one right back out. The Warriors unable to get set up in the offensive zone. Making the attempt after attempt. Taken out of the mid-air there by Captain as we're in the last minute of play here in the first. Jumping up on offense, the Stars. Centering pass out to the point. They can't quite get it clear as Claire just got a piece on the tip. Foster in behind the net for it. Evan Foster rubbed off the puck, back into his skates, trying not to push it through traffic to Paulin. In front shot, glove down there by Kane. He makes his second save on the rebound. And Kalergis has some time here, 20 seconds left to go. So he walks in, Dimitri Kalergis can't split the D. Goes after the puck, loose into the corner. Kalergis still has it, centering attempt. Hard off the boards to the point to McGowan, 10 seconds. Self-pass off the board, stick handling his way in. McGowan gets collapsed on by a flurry of red jerseys. Centers. And Madeo picks it up as the period comes to an end. 1-0 is the lead for the Kirkwood Stars. A short bench of the Warriors can't be getting down on themselves just yet. There's a lot of hockey left to play. That was a long first period, if you ask me. Maybe I've just been doing a lot of talking in a short period of time here over the last 3 days. For everybody who's still tuning in, I apologize for my annoying voice, but I'm glad that you're here supporting these boys. all the support that they can get. Text in. We still got this pineapple. The pineapple has not been given out for defensive play of the game just yet. If you see what you think is the defensive play of the game, text it in. Your vote will count. All votes from around the world. If you're OTT, you can vote for the defensive play of the game. Get these kids a pineapple. If nobody gets it today, I'm just throwing it in the river. I've decided. Since we've had the pineapple, we haven't won. Next thing you know, we're going to take all those bananas and throw them on the fishing boat and go out. Medeo centering Nick Foster and Brady Blanchard to start this period. Kolcheski and McGowan on D. DJ Kane back in his net, making some huge saves, keeping this a 1-0 game in that first period. Blanchard tripped up there. It was behind the ref. They didn't see it. The Stars get it out. Kirkwood coming through center ice. With some speed. Kolcheski pushing him to the side, knocking that off the stick. Centering pass broke by McGowan. Shot in front. Kane point blank save. Kolcheski back. Trying to get this out. Kolcheski looking ahead. Sees an opening. He's going to take the lane. Joey Kolcheski skating in on the right-hand side. Tries to juke around the player. Gets the puck knocked away. Now he's skating back on the D. Play broken up by Medeo right down in front of us. Kolcheski's back in the play. Medeo tries to skate through. Puck is bouncing around neutral ice. Blanchard looking for it. Over to Foster. Nick Foster coming in. Makes the pass across and oh! How did that not go in? Beautiful pass across. Devin Foster trying for it. They're looking all the way down the ice. That's an icing call. As that a player tucked in behind the D and a rolling puck goes right past them. Good opportunities in both directions. Goalies coming up huge. Keeping this a tight 1-0 game early in the second period. Fredette, Haviland with Foster. Bring it around. Trying to get it over to Grimberg. He's going to come back on D. Fredette looking for the hit. Runs into the boards. Tap back. Taking a run at Foster. He sneaks past that one. Haviland chasing it down on the forecheck. Foster over on the other side. Out to the blue line and past the defense. They've got a 2-on-0 opportunity. DJ Kane with the save. Oh, and it hangs on. I didn't know if he was thinking about going out and poke checking that or not, but you got to be thinking quick as a goalie. He made the right decision and comes up huge. D changing up with McGowan and Van Winkle displacing Grimberg and Captain. Face off. Controlled by the Warriors. Haviland tries to tip that through, gets it across. Fredette and Van Winkle across the blue line. Van Winkle's got Fredette in the front. Oh, it's almost tipped in by the defense. He gets a piece of that one, breaking it off to the side though. Fredette, Foster. McGowan skating in, keeping that in. Foster, stick handle his way out of the corner. Oh, Fredette gets a shot. Goalie steers that wide. Out to center ice, McGowan settles the puck down. Off the boards to Fredette. Coming right back in here, onside. Fredette shoots one off the pads of the defender. Fredette back to the point. McGowan shot. Oh, off the belly of Haviland and out to the side. Medeo in the corner. Medeo skating around. Out to the blue line. McGowan gets another shot at it. Oh, tip off Haviland's stick. Going wide. Haviland has it alone, nobody in front. All the way back out to the point. McGowan with another shot. Oh, sails that one wide. Fredette picking up the rebound. Backhand. Doesn't make it to the front. McGowan comes in and goes down, slowing the play down. But the Stars come in and get a shot in on Kane. He misses on the glove, but he does manage to bank it wide. Sent out of the zone, up at center ice by the Stars. Flipped all the way back. No icing as McGowan's back for it. Tagged up by Kane. McGowan around the boards, takes his man out. Give it a chance here. Back to the Stars, another shot. Kane getting peppered with them. Van Winkle building up something in front. Madeo back over to Van Winkle in the corner. He's got Claire just up at the blue line. Shovels it to him, they tip it out. Claire just taking that away. Battling for it, kick back up. Claire just, can he tip it through? He does, and it's on the blue line. Back out, comes back onside. Van Winkle dangling around, working his way in deep, pushed up against the boards. Tip back to Kalergis. And they send that one across. Coming in on Kolchevsky, tapping that away. Great job there by Joey Kolchevsky, taking that puck away. Comes back on the offense with a feed up to Kalergis. Takes a hard hit. We got our players dropping left, right, and center here as Kolchevsky is down after a hard hit. My head was turned back on the other way. I hope he's all right. He's still down. Kolchevsky gets up to the stick, taps and claws out. The coaches and the fans calling for a late hit there as the puck was long gone and he gets crunched. Back to his bench. It's a big physical team here that we're playing against the Stars, and they're throwing their size around. Oh, some parents are being asked to remove themselves from the building now. And they're not going to drop the puck until the parents are asked to leave, they leave. Run the clock. They're telling them to run the clock. They're just running the clock until you guys leave now. We can't afford to run any more time off this clock. The fans questioning the ref's ability to visualize the game. Now they're going to drop the puck. Killed 30 seconds off the clock there. Captain hammers that one in. And behind the net. Foster trying to find Blanchard. Out to the blue line. Kept in. Kirkwood getting it out. Blanchard with a hit. Captain can't get it out. Kept in there. Grimberg coming in. And Blanchard coming and taking a Kirkwood player out again. Sending that one to center ice. Picked right back up by Kirkwood. The Stars circle at center. Dump it in. Right in on Kane. He's going to leave that play for Grimberg. 8:29 left to go here, second period. Tipped and waved off. We're going to send this one right down onto the goalie. Nick Foster is going to be the first one in there, hard on the forecheck. Blanchard continuing to throw his weight around. Out to the point. Captain with a shot, sending that one just to the left. Bounces off the backboards. Kirkwood trying to get it out of their end. Foster. It's flipped to the point. Captain holding strong at the blue line. Stepping right back in. Grimberg pushed off the puck as he steps. Shoots. That one goes behind the net. Back out to Captain at the blue line. Just dumps that one hard back in, looking for Foster. It goes all the way around the far side. Coming to it first, and then stolen away by Madeo as they try to make the pass out. Madeo gets it inside the blue line and loses the puck and settles down in front of the scorekeeper's bench. McGowan comes across the red line, dumping it inside the blue line. Back out to Kirkwood. Grimberg Has players ahead of him. He's going to hang on to this one, skating it across. Grimberg offside. I thought they did a really good job staying onside there, but the ref didn't think so. Medeo, Fredette, and Haviland out there with Van Winkle and McGowan. Doing what they can, still trailing 1-0 with 7:15 left to go in the second frame. Halfway through the game, a one-goal game. Anything can happen. McGowan out to center. Picked up at their own blue line. Fredette pressuring on him. Stepping in is Medeo, back over to Fredette, feeds it to Haviland, can't tip it back. Van Winkle trying to get to it. Now McGowan coming back. McGowan forcing his man off. Van Winkle drops back for Fredette. Stick handling his way, trying to come out of the zone here. Eli Fredette looking for Haviland. He can't pick up that pass at center. It goes all the way down the ice for another icing call. Oh. Winning that, but collapsing on them in the slot is the Warriors. As sticks come up in the air and Fredette tries to get this one out. Eli Fredette skating hard. Haviland stays onside. Fredette centering through Medeo's stick. Medeo takes his player into the boards, and that's an offside call. Yep, looks like it's being an offside. These offsides are confusing me. I must not be paying close enough attention today.
It seems like it was so long after the play.
Yeah. The hand didn't go up or anything. It just decided to blow the whistle. Not an offside. They're taking this one inside. Maybe it was a high stick tap. We'll call it a high stick by the Kirkwood team. Kalergis with the backhand. Saved by the goalie, Paulin. Turning, trying to get that one towards center. Now him and Foster battling against three players in the corner. Foster takes a cross check. Paulin tries to flip that across. Kalergis shoots. Oh, gets a high shot off his shoulder. Out to the blue line and sent all the way down. That's going to be an icing call again. Or not again, but again, because I'm sure there was another icing earlier. It's been a long weekend. I'm about done with talking. Need to set up AI to do the commentating. Out to the point. Stepping in with it, Brandon Captain takes a shot. Oh, sends it wide. Kirkwood trying to get it out. Paulin on the back check. Starting a shot into the mid of Kane. Hanging on and keeping his team in this game. 1-0. Still the score. 5:42 left to go. Second period action. OTT Sports Network. I'm Harry Haviland, as always, thanking you all for tuning in across the globe. I know our friends from Zimbabwe are tuned in this morning. Thank you. And Edna, always watching. I hope Arkansas is treating you well. Kalergis with Foster. Pokes that up to Foster. Foster checks up, takes a shot. Kalergis finds a rebound and ties up the game. Parking that big body in front of the net. They're never going to send him back to D if he keeps that up. Your Warriors bring it back together. Foster brings it in, rebound to Kalergis, makes no mistakes. We got ourselves a 1-1 hockey game. Changing up the center as we just rotate the two of them. Foster and Medeo getting a lot of ice time today. Medeo's out there to take that one. It's won back by Kirkwood. They flip it up, right back out to Paulin. Send that across to Kalergis, breaking it again. Loses that one just behind him. Medeo on the back check, stripping the puck. Captain sends it ahead. Medeo taking that one away, dodging a check, gaining some speed. Medeo flipping it in on the backhand. It's rolling into the corner. Kirkwood collects it, puts it up off the glass, out to the point, but Grimberg throws it down the blue line, shoots one in. Great tip there by Paulin, just bounces wide of the net. Hilaire just keeping it in the corner. Medeo trying to fight his way out. It's stripped by Kirkwood. As they build up speed through ice. Outshot, blocked. Poke back out, they rip another. Gets all the way through, Kane sees it. Pad save. Trying to clear this, can't get it through underneath Paulin's stick. Captain up to Clairgis. Clairgis and Paulin. Clairgis tapping that one back, trying to get it over to Grimberg. Now he's diving for it. They put that one through the crease. Goes all the way clear to the other side. Kirkwood still has it. Foster coming off the bench. Another shot in. Point blank range, save, backhand, goal. Loose puck rolling around in front. Kirkwood gets to it first. Up over the pads of a sprawled Kane, who was trying to cover 4 sides of that net in that sequence. They did it once, they can do it again. Right back on the ice, right back at it. Keep those heads up, boys. Foster wins it back to McGowan. McGowan wheeling through center, backhand centering pass out to the blue line. Now Van Winkle dumps it back in before Blanchard clears the zone. We got ourselves another offside call. With 3:42 left to go in what is now a 2-1 hockey game. Your Warriors trailing. Players eyeing up the pineapple here as they're skating by the bench. Or the press box, I guess. Bench is on the other side. Back in his own end, Van Winkle chasing it down. Checks up on the play. Skating it right up Main Street. Van Winkle coming out of his own end. Lots of speed through. More speed of the Kirkwood player. Van Winkle continues to push into the corner. Foster tries to center it, goes off a skate. Blanchard on the back check. Taking the player out. He takes his other player out. For what? For a slash? Who? Foster's got a slashing penalty? Where did that come from? That's what we're going to call for penalties? A slash that nobody even saw? Wow. We got to kill this one off now. Important time of the game. 3:10 left to go. Warriors are shorthanded. Van Winkle up the board, trying to look for Fredette. Keeping that one in as the Stars. McGowan over to the other side, trying to walk through his player, pushing him off. Puck still diving there. Oh, huge save by Kane. Out of the zone is Eli Fredette. He's got one guy to beat here. Short-handed, Fredette poking up in front of him. Coming in on the right side. Turns, fires that one towards the net. Foster going after it. Pinching in short-handed here. Pays off. Foster trying to keep it in. McGowan there with him to the blue line. Back to Van Winkle, rolling puck. Got to turn and fire this one out. He does. Goes through a few players. They wave off icing. Picked up by the Stars behind their own net. Outlet pass and flip to center ice. McGowan there for it, passing across to Van Winkle. Van Winkle turns, dumps that in. Great job halfway through this penalty kill, keeping the pressure out of their end. Back out again. McGowan flips that one to center, intercepted. Medeo on the back check, stripping that one away. Can't get it all the way out. A little bit of help from Fredette, he does. Fredette can't tip it in. And that's going to be an offside call. As a great penalty kill here from your Warriors. Give that whole line a pineapple. Medeo and Haviland out there for the second half of this, alongside Captain and Grimberg. Forcing them over to the side, going in behind the net, controlled by the Stars. Circling, looking to get set up. They get it back out to the point. Stars stepping in. Avalon comes across, breaking that one up. Or Medeo, sorry. That one goes through the crease to the far side. Kicked out of the zone. Forcing the reset here as they clear back in, get back on side. Walk across with 15 seconds left. Take a shot. That one's deflected into the corner. Captain going after it. To Haviland. He's got Medeo. Hit him with the sauce. And oh, Medeo couldn't settle it down in time. Looking to stretch out there. Back in the other way. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5 with Haviland coming across the blue line. Comes in. Toe drag. Back to himself. Shot. Oh! Into the goalie. Oh, good effort there by Haviland. Just couldn't find a way to tuck it all the way through across that goal line. I want to go back to that penalty kill, though. Unbelievable, keeping that puck out to the sides, clearing the zone quickly, even putting some offensive pressure on them. Excellent work there by the Warriors. Paulin and Kalergis, with Grimberg and McGowan. Captain, sorry. Back to Grimberg. Oh, deflected off a stick of the defender. Paulin keeping that one in. Foster chasing it behind the net. Kevin Foster using his speed to get in behind that big player. Centering pass and clear the zone by the Stars. Final 43 seconds left to go in this second period. The Stars making one last push here. Coming out of the corner, taken away. And oh, Warriors tripping up over the dot. It's those curling rings. It's tripping up in the house. Come back in, touch that one, and they're going to take that down a little bit further than normal offside. As they tagged up intentionally is what they call it. Face-off win by Devin Foster. Back to McGowan. Off the boards, feed for Foster. Hammers it in hard. Chasing after it's Paulin. 17 seconds left to go. Keeping this one deep. Foster in behind the net. Trying to get it back over to Paulin. Foster has it to Kalergis. Tip. Oh! 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 Wow. Kalergis gives it to Paulin. What a pass play. A tic-tac-toe look. The goalie coming up monstrous. Foster tying up his man. Coming out of the zone, 4 seconds left. Caught up in his skates. Takes a shot just as the buzzer sounds. 2-1's the way we end this second period. Some good hockey back and forth though, absolutely. Huge saves by the goaltenders on both sides of the ice. Got to give credit where credit is due. Our boys have got the looks. Just finding a way to capitalize now is what they're going to be concentrating on in this third frame. 14 minutes are going to pop up on the screen, on the clock, as I'm staring at a screen and wondering how I'm still managed. I think I'm on autopilot right now. I don't know the words that are coming out of my mouth. I don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Perhaps you'd like to try Rarudo. All or nothing here on National Yorkshire Pudding Day. National Yorkshire Pudding Day across the U.S. Get yourself some Yorkshire puddings if you're not going to be eating Canadian Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody, what a great thing to be celebrating. Great Sunday. Get out there, throw them in the oven. Oh, tons of gravy. You know what I'm talking about. For those of you that don't know what a Yorkshire pudding is, look it up. Throw some in the oven. Absolutely delicious. Happening National Yorkshire Pudding Day. Medeo, Foster, and Blanchard getting the start out here with Kolchevsky and McGowan at this third period for all or nothing. 1 goal down and 14 minutes to play. I was tapped by a high stick as Kolchevsky touches up on it. So we're going to have a face-off in the end controlled by Kane. Medeo wins that one back. Kolchevsky going in the corner for it, tapping it up to Blanchard. Blanchard backhands, spins to himself, trying to collect it back. Blanchard fighting over, comes out with control of the puck. Blanchard behind his net, still skating with it, hanging on to this one. Brady Blanchard looking to go end to end here as he skates through and gets it taken away before he comes inside the blue line. He's still after it in the corner though. The puck is loose, controlled now by the Stars. Hard around the boards. Good job by Kolcheski keeping that one in as he flips it right back into the corner. Blanchard, the first one over, chasing it into the corner. Taken away, all the way up and out. Kolcheski back. We'll feed this one across to McGowan. Sees a line, tips it up to Foster. Back over to McGowan. Graham McGowan skating through, gets through a couple of players, can't get the defense. Medeo manages to hammer it into the corner. McGowan stays deep in there with Nick Foster. Medeo retreating back out to the blue line. As that one comes out, Nick Foster steals it, coming in on his backhand, centering it loose in front. Bounces across to Medeo. Out to the point. McGowan claps one in, bounces over the stick of Foster, is looking for the Grimberg, shoots one. That one goes in behind. They're leaving out. Grimberg taps that back up. McGowan brings it just inside his blue line as he's going for a skate again with it. McGowan keeping that in and then dumps it in, picked up by the Stars. Haviland putting some pressure. They pass it across the blue line. Fredette getting a shaft of his stick on it, now kicking it up. Foster finding the loose rubber. Foster comes in, takes a shot right into the glove of the goalie, but we're looking for that action as Devin Foster comes across the blue line and rifles one in. 12 minutes left to go, 2-1. OTT still here with you. Harry Haviland on the mic all weekend long, appreciating your ears that are probably bleeding by now. Captain shoots, puck's loose. Fredette couldn't find the rebound. Grimberg fires one in. Haviland with the backhand. Oh, Fredette in front. Foster tries another shot. There's going to be a penalty here coming to Kirkwood as they touch up on the puck. As some jostling was ensuing in front of the net. And the Warriors are going to get a power play opportunity here. Still lots of time in this period. Not going to be looking at any goalie pulling action like we did yesterday, but not just yet. Back to the point. Captain fires that one wide. Fredette going after it. Takes his man out on the boards. Foster keeps that one in and then gets rocked for it. Haviland in front. No, Fredette in front. Continuing that physical game here is the Kirkwood Stars. Going after it in the corner. Blocks that one, shoving his taken away there. As they get to the point, Captain has it again. Another shot, sends that one to the far side, gloved up by the goalie. Going to keep this line out there as they continue to pressure deep in the offensive zone. $1:29 left to go in this power play for them. They've got a couple of great opportunities. Still looking to find the back of the net. Foster winning it back to Cap. Another shot. Oh, it was loose in Fredette. Tipped the rebound high and wide. Captain's going to get another blast at it. Looking for a tip. Oh, it was blocked instead of tipped. And now coming across the red line, Kirkwood coming back. On the back check, knocking that one down inside the blue line. Player dives still on the ground. Fredette trying to get it out. Fredette finally does. Foster and Haviland change up. Fredette works his way still in deep. Eli Fredette. Hunt gets bumped off the puck. Kirkwood taking it away. They turn and shoot that one. I don't know if it's going to make it all the way down the ice. They wave it off as he picks it up right at the goal line. Oh, missed pass there. Back to McGowan. McGowan can't skate it out. Kirkwood keeping it in. Now shorthanded on the attack in the offensive zone. Stick handling their way around. They get a shot off, sending that one wide of the net with 26 seconds left to go on this power play for the Warriors. It's picked up by Badeo. He has Haviland with him. Haviland one-on-one. Looking to stick handle around. Haviland comes in, takes a shot. Loose ball. Badeo taps that one home. Wow, power play goal to tie it up. Haviland has nothing left in his legs or breath. He makes his way to the bench. Badeo absolutely makes no mistake on that loose puck rebound. 2-2 with 9:59 left to go. Power play goal for your Warriors. The crowd winding up here behind them. McGowan flipping that up. Couldn't get it to Medeo, taken away up by Kalergis. Kalergis can't feed it to far side to Paulin. Comes back into Van Winkle. Looking for Kalergis, it goes behind him. They wave that icing off as it gets underneath the blade of the Stars player. Kept in Paulin. Forced back out to the blue line. Medeo breaks it up. Now McGowan has it. Right up to Kalergis as they clean through the blue line. Kalergis can't toe drag around the player. And now Paulin on the back check as the Stars come in. They say they're onside. Looking to stick him around, taken away by Paulin. Stolen away by the Stars over to the far side. Paulin gets it out. It gets to Kalergis. He's at center ice. Kalergis dangles his way in. Gets a backhand shot off. Can't find 5-hole goalie. It up. Out to the point. McGowan sticks it down, but he's got a player right on him. Up high off the boards. Kicked down by Kalergis. He's winding up. Going to try this again. Dmitry Kalergis slowing things down. Gets the pass up. Anticipated and intercepted. That could be. And the numbers there. Foster got lucky. Paulin shoots one. Another loose one as Paulin goes crashing in looking for that bounce and rebound. He let go of it once, doesn't get it let go twice. Oh, and players giving some shoves to Paulin. He's skating by the bench. Getting under his skin a little bit with his hard work out there. Foster running it back. Captain shoots off the skates of the defenseman, who controls, makes the pass out. Far side, Foster on a back check. They are offside at the blue line. 8:30 left to go. 2-2 hockey game here. Joy Burns Ice Arena at Magnus Ice Arena at DU, at Denver, at Colorado. We are all encased in this glass dome. Blanchard fighting. Back to Kolcheski, feeds it across. Out to center, Foster was behind him. Back in deep, Kolcheski going into the corner. Tips it up. Foster going after it. Off Nick Foster. And Brandon Captain's got a line in sight. Comes across, shoots one from a familiar position for him. Goes right into the goalie. Keeping this pressure on. They've got them back on their heels right where they want them. Warriors coming back out, trying to find another one. They haven't been leading this team whatsoever in the 2 games we've played them. Medeo for Denton Haviland. Back out to the point. Grimberg with the backhand. Picked up by Medeo. Backhands that one into the corner. Haviland going after it. Reverse the puck on him, make the pass out. Fredette's on the back check, chasing his player down. Grimberg coming over, getting a stick on it. They send one all the way wide. Haviland tips it out of the blue line. And up off the boards, Haviland centering. Oh, Medeo couldn't control it. The Stars come back in, forced to the side by Van Winkle. Grimberg takes a smack at it, knocks it off the stick. Comes back out to the D, who's pinching inside the circle. Van Winkle on the other side. 7 minutes to dig deep. I know they're all tired, but that goes on both sides of the puck right now. The Stars coming around, forced off of it by Medeo. Medeo over to Fredette. Fredette can't clear it. Grimberg skating his way through, can't get the pass off. Sends that one through. Haviland picks it up. Haviland comes in, rifles one. Right into the glove of the waiting goalie. Good shot off there, though, continuing the pressure. Oh. Kevin Foster winning that back to Harper Van Winkle, controlling the blue line, knocking it off the board, get it all the way through to Kalergis. On the far side, Spun kept in there by Paulin. Trying to backhand it over to Foster. Keeping it onside was Van Winkle. Passing across. Holland hard up the boards. Drop there for Dimitri. Claire just banging against the boards, forcing it deeper into the corner. Stars go cross ice. Holland can't get it. Foster takes it away. Devin Foster coming in. Centering pass tipped loose in front. Pollen gets another shot off. Still loose. Another shot by Foster. Oh, that one gets the foot up over the net. Back out to the point. McGowan holding the blue line. Shoots one, looking for a tip. It's in front. Kalergis with the backhand, and he scores! Dimitri Kalergis getting his second tally of the game. And the Warriors take their first lead with 6:02 left to go in the third. And the fans are going nuts. The Kalergis family's going to take this house down. They're not sending that boy back to defense. Hopefully finding a spark here to continue the pressure. Leading 3-2. Medeo wins that draw going forward. Medeo comes back, takes it away. Bump it up against the boards. Over to the far side. Stars looking to come back. They come in across the blue line onside. Olszewski chase him in front. Takes a shot, ties it up. Wide open in front of the net. I've probably said that more than once. No goal. Why is that no goal?
I haven't understood the reffing of any of it.
How is that not a goal? What happened? That was a pass and a shot that looked pretty straightforward to me. No goal. Huh. Under Rule 17C-64, the ref determined that the wind was blowing slightly in the wrong direction and declares that no goal. The Warriors keep the lead with Fredette coming in, looking to center the pass. He's out there with Foster and Haviland. Haviland tipping that. Can't keep it in. McGowan racing after it. McGowan knocking that one away. Trying to swipe at it. They do. Fredette. Up to Foster. Devin Foster skating through, comes across, flips one in on the goalie. Goalie releases it, but a whistle's blown first. 5:11 left to go in the confusing game. All these games have been confusing. Captain taking a sweat. Now he's got to turn, get back on his horse. Racing in against the boards. They make the pass off. Medeo comes in, breaking it up. Goes over to the far side. Paulin chasing after it. Into Kalergis. Paulin swinging. Tap back. Paulin trying to still get this one out. Back into the corner. Medeo reversing around the far side. He continues to chase after it. They get a shot in. That's broken up by Captain. He's going to skate this one out across the blue line. Makes that pass. I don't know if Paulin was ready for it or not, but Medeo's going after it. Back to Kalergis looking for his hat as he dances around, pushes it back into the corner. All the way out to center ice. Controlled there by Grimberg. 4:18 left to go. Tipped in. Icing waved off due to that. Back to the Stars. Out of the zone, all the way back. Captain coming back for it. Gonna leave that there for Grimberg, who feeds it out. Holland clears the blue line, can't get it all the way to Kalergis, who's pushing a player off the boards. Good shove and match right there. Kalergis is taking a guy down. There's some headbutts going on, some cross checks, some fighting. Kalergis taking on two guys, and they're still pushing him. That's gotta be a roughing call right there. And the hand goes. They tag up on that one, and there's going to be a rough and a cross check. Kalergis fighting hard right in front of his brothers on the glass. Getting under the skin, and the power play is going back to work here for the Warriors. Foster, Blanchard, McGowan, and Van Winkle. Foster winning that one back to Van Winkle. Shot comes in. Right under the goalie, he hung on to that one with Nick Foster right on the doorstep. Whew. Rinse and repeat. Leaning down into this one. Devin Foster wins that over to the side. Blanchard back out to the point. Van Winkle can't keep it in. McGowan now backpedaling through center. McGowan, they get a shot off. Kane makes the save on the shorthanded attempt. They still control deep in the zone. The Stars stick handling in behind Kane's net. Go get him. McGowan taking it off his stick. Pushing up against the boards, trying to get this one out. Minute 34 left on the Warriors power play. Up to Nick Foster. Not out, shot. Nick gets his stick on it. Van Winkle now in the corner. Up to Blanchard. Van Winkle gets hit hard, but no icing there. Cleared out. Foster forcing it tipped. McGowan right back in, but it's collected by the Stars. They come in. McGowan trying to lift the stick. They make a pass over. Back in front, loose, and it stays out. Ref blows it down as he lost sight of the puck, which was on the far corner. It was out of the play, definitely out of the net. Stars are not giving up on their hitting game, that's for sure. Or on the pressure. They're shorthanded. They've had more opportunities than we have here on the power play. Haviland and Fredette come out now with Medeo. One shot in on Kane. He hangs on. Still 57 seconds left to tick off this power play. 2:36 left to go in the game. Faceoff is deep in the Warriors zone. Medeo looking to win this one back and tie up his man. It gets one over to the side. Haviland back to it. He's got to get this out. Gets it up to Medeo. It was behind him. The Stars try and kick at it. Stars back over to the other side. Warriors looking in pressure and get set up. Haviland coming back, tying up the man, giving Grimberg some time to break that up. What's the penalty now? Rough on who? Oh, on the Stars. Giving them another penalty here. I think the refs are not liking the aggression that they're trying to take out. The physicality is getting under the skin of the refs too. 5-on-3 opportunity now. This needs to be a capitalization with a capital K. C. Capital Z. The Z. Medeo setting up, out to the point. Captain in from the blue line. Stars have it. Medeo can't keep it in. Grimberg back. Got some room with it. Grimberg flips it up to Fredette. Skates around. Gaining the zone. Fredette has Haviland in front. Passes across, and Haviland can't tip on in. Medeo controlling. Over to the side of Fredette. Poking that one away again. Fredette. They got 5-on-3. He's being smart with the puck here. Trying to get Fredette. Backhand through the crease. Over to Captain. One in. Loose on the pads. Out to the point. Oh, and he steps out of the penalty box. Coming in one-on-one on Kane. Shoots, and Kane with the save! Out of the zone. Coming through, Medeo. Gets that taken away. Sticks are being lost. Over to the far side. He steps off. 1:18 left to go. Still on the power play for 1 minute and 2 seconds for the Warriors. Sends that one all the way down. Kane steers to the side with his pad, so icing's waved off. Back out, and the Warriors ice that puck with 1 minute left to go, and they have the power play. Timeout being called here by the Kirkwood Stars. What a tight hockey game, back and forth, both sides. A 3-2 lead for your Warriors, 1 minute and 5 left to go on the clock. Whew. Are they gonna pull their goalie with the penalty? We did it last night, didn't we? That was last night. They all blend together. Taking a second to catch my breath. I'm sure everybody pacing in their living rooms and across their igloos right now are doing the same. It's gonna be Paulin, Kalergis, and Foster, Van Winkle and McGowan. Face off in the Warrior zone. And the goalie stays on the bench for the Kirkwood Stars. 5-on-5. Five-on-5, net empty. Foster, clean win, back to McGowan. Up, oh, and he runs McGowan after, and it doesn't matter, they bury the empty netter. He sends it down the ice. Kirkwood goes after the big hit, sending it all the way down the ice. Empty net, power play goal. Did Dimitri score that? That's how he got his hat trick with the empty net. I think his dad might take the glass off these boards. Hat trick for Kalergis. One by Kirkwood. They're not going to give up. They still got 52 seconds left to go. McGowan hammers that one out. Paulin going after it. Stuck down. Can't kick it out. Kalergis still out there. Oh! That's disgusting. Foster gets absolutely run. It's going to be a penalty, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. I mean, come on. Down by 2, 34 seconds left. Back on the power play here, just trying to wind down and hope that all our players make it home safe. Foster, Kalergis, and Paulin. McGowan and Van Winkle. Going after it. Out to the boards. Clear of the zone. Van Winkle pestering in front of the bench. Back to McGowan. Backhand shovel pass back to Van Winkle. Harper Van Winkle inside his own end. Leaves it for Kalergis. Oh. Around the far side of the boards. Paulin doesn't tip it out. Comes back in. He clears it out of the zone now. 8 seconds left to go. Kirkwood hangs onto that one, tipping up ahead. It's going to go into the zone. Paulin's not going to get another shot off. Buzzer sounds. 4-2 victory for the Warriors after being shut out by this squad last night, 3-0. They came with some hunger. They end up with the W. Excellent, hard-fought game by both squads here, back and forth the entire time. The Warriors with a 4-goal comeback after being down. No, were they down 2-0? Or 2-1? I don't know. 2-1. Either way, thank you everybody across the globe for tuning in with us. It's been a fun weekend. 4 games going. Our next game is going to be Friday morning or afternoon. We got a bunch of teams coming into town to join us at South Sub next week for some games. We're going to be seeing you. I'll post all that stuff Friday, Saturday. I don't know the times right now. My brain is mush. It has been a blast. On behalf of David here, help me out today, all the rest of our camera crew and everybody at the OTT. It's been a fun weekend, and I'm Harry Haviland signing out.